But if you look back in the season we had a couple years ago, it starts in Florida. When you get Logan with some confidence, it's really hard to beat him. When you start the year out this good, I think it really sets the entire mood.
Shows how much work the guys have done this offseason to kind of show up here ready to race and ready to get going. Sometimes it can be tough because we come off the midget stuff out west, and the guys are full bore into Chili Bowl, and then it's only a few weeks till you get out here. So there's a lot of work and a little amount of time to kind of get ready for this trip, especially. After this they actually have a little bit more time, but yeah, kind of to have everything ready to go for this trip can be difficult. Kirk and Danny back at the shop have been putting in the time and the effort to kind of make sure that everything was all squared away to get out here, and yeah, showed up, came out of the gate swinging and won the first race. So kind of nice to get kicked off the season that way. Yeah, I wish these last two nights obviously would have went a little bit better. Tonight was fine. The guys did a great job. I kind of, just got a little soft there, maybe on lap like 10 to 20, 10 to 25. And yeah, just didn't run good enough there in the middle of the race to kind of keep my track position that I got early. Kind of proud of my guys and what they brought me here all week. And yeah, even after last night with all the chaos of not only changing the engine but fixing the car that I crashed, yeah, they came back today and brought me another car that was capable of winning. I just, driver didn't quite get the job done. From the drop of the first green, we've been kind of going and winning, and it just feels great to kind of be at this point in my career where we can kind of put stuff like this together and go out and run this well with pretty much anything we build. So car owners that kind of just give us everything we need to come out here and race and compete for wins with a series like USAC, which is hard to do. And Kirk and Danny have been here from the beginning, and I've known them my whole life racing go-karts out in California, so it's kind of cool to be out here now racing sprint cars and midgets and everything else with these guys. So yeah, it's just been a lot of fun, and a lot of success lately along the way too. There's no tier ranking. There's no one that's above another person, and Kirk will tell you that. In all of our eyes, he is our leader. He is the head honcho. Yeah, he's just he's a really easygoing guy. We're all really easy. In the heat of the moment, all of us, we don't freak out. No one gets over anxious. Everyone rides the wave.
We all gel really well, obviously. We screw around a lot. You got to keep it loose. We're very serious about what we're doing, but if you're not having fun doing it, it doesn't really work. So there's not really a lot of yelling and screaming, hardly ever, and we just put our heads down and do our job and have fun.
It's just nice, like, knowing that you can trust the guy next to you. Like, you don't have to ask, like, oh, if this got done, this got done. Everyone knows their role. It just makes it really nice to have your brothers with you.
All these guys, girls, they all play a part in everything. They're not all here helping, we don't do this. So all these guys on the car, everything. If it's not a package deal, it don't work. Come out here, like I said, at the first part of the season and kind of establish that we're here to race, and we're gonna hopefully show up to every race like this, competitive and running for wins. So it's always nice to kind of start the season with that little bit of just some confidence, and also obviously a little bit of a point gap. It's not big, it's not as much as we'd like it to be, but everybody kind of had a couple a night or two that didn't go great, but yeah, for the most part, Justin and Kyle and KT, I'm sure they'll get their stuff going, and Jake and everybody. Like this season's going to be as tough as it's ever been. Everybody kind of, by the end of last year, everybody's stuff was really getting good. This is as tough as it's probably ever been, or at least for a long time. So
To come out leading is great, but we know it's going to be a fight all year. There's not going to be any freebies this year. You're going to have to go get every single one of them.
It's gratifying to start the season like this, coming out of the box, and means we all did our job at the shop.
Good way to kick off the season, right? Come out here, do what we're supposed to do, and pick up wins.
Yep, I think one of our key parts to success is every single one of us here doesn't like losing, and no one gives up. We don't stop until the end of the week, and we still don't stop. We're gonna go to the car wash tomorrow, you know, make sure everything's nice and clean, and you know that's really the key to success with the sprint cars. You know, it's hard. It's hard on the equipment. It's hard on people. You know, your diet's not good, but at the end of the day, nothing's gonna change that, and the only thing you got is how much effort you put in it.
So we'll go back and regroup, do a little maintenance and some engine stuff. And then I'm going to fly home to California for a while and spend some time with the family, and then get back to work.
Everyone here loves what they do, and we all get along really great. And
Keep morale high.
yep, the morale's always high. I mean, we're always having a good time. As much as we have a good time, we are serious. There's a lot of serious times, but there's a lot of good times. And I think it has to be a good balance. I like to say history repeats itself. I thoroughly enjoy the history topic because if you look back at it, it repeats itself a lot. So me personally, I think my biggest goal is I want to beat our previous record of most wins in a season. That's my number one. That's everyone's number one, but that is my absolute biggest one.
Hobstock last year, I think, was when Logan and Kirk and Daniel and all those guys really found their way, and they finished last season so strong. Started out strong in Florida, and I think the team has really finally gelled, and I think they're going to reel off. They're going to reel off a lot of wins. So for those guys, 20. I would love to see them get 20, and I hope we're there in the end, and which we'll be there in the end, and another championship. Yeah.
And there'll be a dirty spot, I guarantee it.